Your participation trophy, my friend.
You really want me to go first? Okay.
Yes.
So this is episode 11. So you've heard of the Elite 11 quarterback camp, the top 11 quarterbacks in the nation. I've started a new club. The Breakfast Club was pretty cool. That's a movie I like. That was a pretty cool club. But after watching all this venom and hate of these elite national broadcasters and sportscasters and these announcers and all these football experts, I've created a new club tonight here at Go Ball Sports, and I'm going to make these people even more famous than they are, because these 11 men are going to share this one participation trophy, because these 11 men are part of the Bama Hater Club. Okay? We talked about a couple of them earlier. So I'm going to give you the list of the top 11 Bama haters as portrayed through the football media circles. Doesn't matter where they work, for ESPN, I call it ESPN, put a little I in there, ESPIN, Fox Network, it doesn't matter, CBS, ABC, cast all of them in it. Let's start out with Danny Cannell. Danny Cannell, Florida State homer, hates the SEC, hates Alabama. Danny Cannell, you're on the list. It's random order, but you are qualified. You are in the top 11. Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, why do you continue to use your platform as the most powerful guy in football to influence this college football committee? You came out, you called that game with Chris Fowler. Scott said you called that game. You did. He listened. I listened. The last 5 minutes of that game, when you figured out that TCU was going to lose, you didn't even mention the word Alabama or anything of that nature, because you was already politicking and apologizing for TCU's loss. Shame on you, Kirk Herbstreit. You influence the committee every single year. You make the Bama 11 hater list, Kirk Herbstreit on the list. The next man up, Booger McFarland. No introduction needed. He's an LSU homer. He hates Alabama. He speaks angry every time he talks, especially when Nick Saban or Alabama comes up. Booger McFarland, you are in the Bama Hater Club. Who's next? Dan Mullen. This one surprised me. I've been listening to you all year, Dan Mullen. You're 0-11 against Nick Saban, but you have become one of the biggest Alabama haters. But I can understand why. If I had a record of 0-11 against a team and that coach, I probably would hate him too. Jesse Palmer, the Canadian. I think you would better be served to leave ESPN and go call Canadian football somewhere, because that's where you're from, Canada. Jesse Palmer, chief Alabama hater. You are in the Bama Hater Club. Who's next? David Pollock. David Pollock of the Georgia Bulldogs. I'm calling all you guys out. You know you would rather play TCU or even Ohio State as opposed to Alabama. You were politicking. You thought you was going to get TCU, but it backfired. I hope the Buckeyes skull drag your Georgia Bulldogs in the Mercedes-Benz Dome. David Pollock, you do not call it right, okay? You do not call it the way you see it. You politic, and you're part of the problem, okay, with the Bama Hater Club. David Pollock, you definitely qualify. Who's next? Just as important, Paul Feinbaum. Been very disappointed in you, Paul. Tennessee graduate, you built your fortune on Alabama football and your little radio show that's now so big for so many years. You've done a great job. I once respected you, Paul, but you went off the deep end this year. Paul Feinbaum, you are on the Bama Hater Club. You have made it. Joel Klatt of Fox Sports, you're a Colorado Buffalo quarterback. Okay, you're a pretty smart guy. I listen to you. I like you the way you call games. But, man, you was wrong on this college football playoff. You've been hating on Alabama all year, not just this year, but over the years. This is a Lifetime Achievement Award. Joe Klatt, congratulations. You got Deion Sanders out there now. Maybe he'll turn the Buffaloes around and make him a winner again. Clay Travis. Clay, you've been hiding for a long time. I know your son likes Alabama. Tennessee's not had a winner in a long time. You chilled out for a long time. But this year, you've come out of the woodworks, and you're a prominent member of this Bama Hater Club, and you have been spewing the venom this year against Alabama. Congratulations, you made the list. Barrett Sallee, got two more. It's winding down. Barrett Sallee, classic Auburn Tiger, Alabama hate, the venom, the vitriol spews from your mouth. You're an Alabama hater. you're biased against the Alabama program, you made the list. Congratulations, Barrett Sallee. And last but not least, Alabama's own national championship winning quarterback. I'm no respecter of persons. I call it the way I see it. Greg McElroy. You go so hard out of your way with ESPN, to get jabs in on your old team, Alabama. I know you're from Texas, man, but you won a national championship in 2009. You ought to be ashamed at the way you treat the program at the University of Alabama. Nick Saban, your former players, your teammates, all of them, man. You qualify on this list on the official Bama Hater Club, Greg McElroy. And the rest of this list, Scott, these guys win my participation trophy for the Elite 11 official Bama Hater Club as indoctrinated, as installed tonight on Go Ball Sports, episode 11. Congratulations, guys. You won the participation trophy here at Go Ball Sports. Our first ever, 11 guys.
That's so good. That is priceless television right there.
I got to make one more thing I was going to say. I will invite any of you 11 right here. We got room. I'll buy your dinner. You come to Tullahoma, Tennessee, I'll take you to Red Lobster. It's all on me. Wherever you want to go, Red Lobster, Ruby Tuesdays, come here and debate me. And any one of you 11, tell me, look into this camera straight and tell this audience why you think TCU is a better football team than Alabama. Come on. I got a spot for you right here, and we'll debate it all day long.
We're going to get out of here. Most of these announcers mentioned Alabama. As soon as it became obvious TCU was going to lose, they started talking about how Alabama could get in the playoffs. So really what Ken's saying is if you're not openly cheering for Alabama, then you're an Alabama hater.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
That's exactly
this
what you
list
mean.
is official. I've ratified it tonight.
It's a dirty dozen, my brother. It's a dirty dozen because you left one off.
Give me one more name. We got to go with the dandy dozen.
Clifford Scott Chastain, media member, official Alabama hater. I had one.
How could I omit you?
But it cannot compete with that. That's a segment. That's a show in itself. Ken's classic Dirty Dozen Alabama media haters.
Hater Club.
Awesome.